But my heart won't break now. I don't commit no crime. From me innocent, but still I serve my time.
Hello everyone, welcome back to archí, télous, the beginning of the end. I'm joined here.
That work right now.
I'm joined here by my friends, my fellow adventurers, my heroes. We join at an unopportune time, as after defeating the myth of Theseus and stopping Poseidon from doing something harsher than he could have, our heroes are ejected out of this dome where they were fighting underneath the Marianas Trench. You all teleport to this settlement that you've been staying at for the past month and a half at this point. The first thing you notice is that the clouds are moving very fast. And then not just the clouds, the colors and the stars, although it's not nighttime, they're shining in the bright noon sky. As things are moving, no, you're moving. It's something you've never seen before. It's like a million meteor showers at once. And you feel something go wrong as something equivalent to an earthquake happens, where everyone kind of has to hold on to something as the world itself stops moving in the direction that it's in, and you all kind of stumble. And you're in a new place. You don't know where you are, but you know something happened to the location of the Earth itself. Prometheus stops holding a spell that he was casting and looks at you all. Well, are you all fine?
As good as I can be.
You see, it seems like every time you get back from a mission, you see deeper fear in these people. And this is shown by everyone standing in the middle of the courtyard, scared of the sky. I take it there was some as I predicted. Poseidon has joined the other side. Poseidon has joined there's still not much we know, and there's less I can talk about now. We need to be very careful. We're in a brand new territory, and no one is safe.
Is everyone still at the bottom of the Mariana Trench?
Everyone has teleported. You have all, not naturally, as you guys are able to like usually step through portals. You are all ejected out of the Mariana Trench back to Atlantis. I'm afraid of what's to come. Everything has changed, and we know less than we knew before. I want to be transparent with everyone that no one could have predicted what happened. But we need to be very, very careful. Everything we were fighting, we're in home territory now. The people you know about, people you've met that are still alive, we're in their territory now. The normal sky of the Earth, the normal atmosphere, has turned from this somewhat heavier, humid blue being in the sea, to, even though the sky isn't changed, the color of the sky isn't changed by the world or the space around it, but still the sky has changed to this dark violet, this like blue violet color. And you definitely see a bunch of new stars and constellations that you haven't seen before. Tell me what happened. Tell me what happened there.
Let me see.
Poseidon tried to kill us.
We were on our way to the port town, and then all of a sudden we were in the Mariana Trench.
Why would he? Why would
He had us. He had us fight Theseus, but it was some. It was some monstrous version of his son.
Is why would he?
He said he's done with humanity.
He was rambling
looked
on about
like-
how we weren't fit to be heroes.
Zeus,
He had this.
you need to be very honest with us right now and tell us everything you know, or everything is going to shit. Zeus starts walking over. Continue explaining.
He Poseidon. He had the same eyes as Riot, didn't he, guys?
Yeah, he seemed to. This
He
kind of
didn't look like he was
shamed
himself.
over.
August will probably be with Zeus around this time. He probably would have followed him out.
Zeus will walk over and. Yes, I saw everything. Most of it, as much as I could see from August's screen. Does anyone want to make an insight check on Zeus? Augustus, you get advantage.
Let's go.
It's Zeus. I'd say yes from Jaeger.
Fuck it, dude.
Guidance myself.
You said insight?
Mhm.
It's an unnat 20.
19.
7.
23.
Jaeger and Bob. It's very small. But you've seen fear in Zeus, Prometheus, and most of the people that you met around here. You see something completely different in Zeus's eyes. You see something that an immortal usually doesn't show, which is fear of his life. See if Zeus clocks. Yes. A dome appears around you. Shrouded in mist. You're inside of a storm right now. To you, you're hearing like a low thunder as if you were inside a house next to a thunderstorm. But outside, you can tell that it is a muffled and impossible to see through or hear through cloud. I still have to be very careful of what I tell you. But Poseidon mentioned something of you all outliving your usefulness. That's because when Earth was created, we were given the ability to pass down divinity. The being you know and have learned the name of is one of the sole forgers of the universe. He put energy, matter, life, physics, and dispersed it into the corners of the universe, with certain places, one being Earth. He gave the divines that he would usually give power so that he wouldn't have to use as much active power, Although it seems insignificant when you're controlling an infinite amount of planets, solar systems, galaxies. You do want to conserve energy at a point. Earth has the ability to use this power more efficiently, and man has the ability to tap into this power. You are not the only planet that can do so, but this causes a problem. With this power, man doesn't need divine. He can become divine. As you are all very close to doing so. But that is an issue to some parties involved. Some people see it as turning divine into something of like a vestibular organ, something you don't need anymore, like your tailbone. Others see it as a symbiotic relationship. You still can't do much without us, but we cannot do anything without you. My brother, unfortunately, believes that man has done too much negativity and has caused too many problems to deserve this power. Nat 20, Aerith goes, but you're on the same train of thought of him, aren't you? Man has many virtues that we have bestowed upon you all, but we also bestowed many vices on you all. You are imperfect. When we tried making you of other materials that were perfect, other things didn't work out as well. Your imperfection is as close to perfection as man can get, fortunately. But no, it's difficult. I don't want everything to go away. And that is unfortunately what will happen if they win. And when he tells you about the BK and creating the universe, this event was called Archie. Archi. So, Poseidon is on the enemy side, and who else do you assume is going to join him? Well, I believe that he can possibly swing any minor deity. Power, blackmail, anything. He can do so much. He's tried already with several. But as of right now, everyone that's here, still left, is on our side. Me, Dionysus, Demeter, Apollo, Ares, Hephaestus, Hades, Medusa, Prometheus, and Athena. Although they're not all divine, they're all we have. Hades will walk up and appear in the cloud. I have some things I can do on my end. But they're a... It's not up to me. Jaeger, it's gonna be up to you two. I know what path you want to go down. And I do not want to hurt that path. The souls in Hades. If I want to, I can raise an army. This gives the souls a second chance, but no matter what, once the soul's gone, they're gone forever. We're thinking of quadrillions of souls. That's just people. It wouldn't be 1-to-1, but
Not happy with that.
that's why I'm giving you the choice. You don't need to choose now. But if we get dire and we need to, I will press the button. I need time to do it, though. I need about a week, depending on how much you need.
I'll think about it.
Again, it's not, and just so we're clear, it's not something I want to do either. And
What's this button again? Sorry.
it is the big red button of, if we're in deep shit, Hades will free as many souls out of Hades as
Okay.
necessary.
That's what I thought. I just wanted to clarify.
Speaking of my domain, Leon, me and your mother have made the decision of having her stay there. No matter what, until this is all over. I'm not having her return to the mortal plane just to get picked off. She's strong, but we've lost stronger.
Okay.
That's why she's been down there more.
And so we are to believe that, and so Poseidon went willingly with this guy.
Let's see if Zeus knows about this. He needs
'Cause
18
he
or
was-
higher.
Because he was
Guidance.
so adamant about us fighting against this power, to all of a sudden just switch sides to him. It doesn't make sense.
I have no idea why he would switch over so willingly out of the blue. After everything, Medusa had quickly told me what she had done, but I don't think that threw him over the edge. This is something larger. I don't think it was a straw break. I think it was just the time he made a decision. Well, actually, I should see if Hades knows. He does not know either. Along with, this will be Hades speaking again. No, this is Prometheus saying this. Another thing is that the mist has dissipated over half its capacity regular people are now going to be aware of everything. And if we need to be as safe as possible, we can start bringing people in. It's not a surefire thing, but an army's an army. We also, I will assume that us being in a new location, closer to them, we may encounter outside forces. What I know of the realm, Earth may be close to divinity, but you are not advanced as a civilization. We have nothing immediately for you all to do other than stay at camp at least till tomorrow morning. We want to do some reconnaissance and figure out what's going on and keep you all in the loop. And the storm cloud dissipates, and you're all standing in the courtyard.
Can the mortal people also see the purple skies?
Yeah, you asked this question, and Prometheus will kind of pull up a tablet and show a hologram of a bunch of people in like New York City just looking up at the sky right now. You see a bunch of news vans around reporting what's going on. You're able to catch things like, this brand new hue might just be the next step in global warming. Were we wrong all along? Or something about this turning into a conspiracy, something people are turning it into like, this is global warming, this is a prank, this is alien life contacting us.
Do people
The
think that it's...
apocalypse.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do some people think it's like act of God, it's the apocalypse,
There
we're
are
all gonna
definitely
die?
Do you have him look at multiple areas?
Show me rural Texas.
Show you rural Texas. Okay. You see, you come across this has just happened, and you see people blaring sirens. You see people running around the street without a care for any traffic laws. People are getting run over. People are running around screaming. People are shooting. It is worse than the town with the zombie apocalypse that you went to. As that had a kind of... You sense that the mist had this weird property of it where it tried to keep people safe, even with danger present. And although people realizing, oh, this is like an act of God revelation, in their mind, there's something they can do about it. Now that this is just dropping on them, it seems like this is fight or flight.
Okay. What about yeah. It's probably the same in like other countries.
You see, there's probably like there's not a non-insignificant amount of people who are not concerned about it, and that are taking in the information first and just seeing, oh, it's a purple sky. This is an eclipse or something. There are some people who are kind of trying to rationalize it, but there are definitely a large amount of people that are panicking.
Interesting. Well, what do we do from here, guys? What's
If
the plan?
If none of you have anything to do, if anyone didn't have anything planned to do, and you want to just waste time until night, until you're waiting to get orders, then we will just have you bring some people to the camp. But if you have anything specific to do, go ahead and do that.
Is there a set time and date for my match with Dionysus?
It'll be tomorrow morning.
Yeah. Cool.
No, it'll be this evening. It's about noon, so you have about 6 hours.
Yeah.
I guess it kind of fits in with the conversation where Hades was talking about like releasing the souls in that big red bun.
Mhm.
I think that'd be the time when Jaeger starts doing where he starts using teleporting stone to go to some places.
Okay.
To go do some stuff by himself.
I would like you to roll me a D100, and I need you to get below 90.
This wouldn't be like, hey guys, what do we do now? Jaeger just dips. Is like after they're done talking. Yeah. 67.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that is a 67. I had to make sure it wasn't like an upside down 9.
Okay. Yeah, you're able to get 1 day's worth, or however many you'd like to get today.
So Jaeger just say that he's going to be in contact with the wilderness for a while. There's some things he needs to gather to help us.
Well, during this time, before we move on, I'm going to go over all the new changes. So, first things first, monsters no longer deal this massive crit damage. You are the heroes. I want you guys to feel powerful. You guys are keeping your crit rules. But monsters now have a new crit system. If they crit, they get advantage on the damage roll. So if they deal 2d4, they'll do 4d4, and then they separate it. And so they'll roll 2d4 twice. If they get max damage on one of the dice, they continue rolling until they stop what is called exploding. So if you get 2d4 and you roll a 3 and a 4, you take that 7, you add the 4 again, or you roll the 4 again and take that result. This makes stuff like d4s really good. Along with that, if a crit does more than quarter of your health, this does not happen to monsters. If a crit does more than a quarter of your current health, you have to make a con saving throw or roll on the injury table.
Current or max health?
Current. If you're at 9 hit
We're doing
points
that?
and you get crit, it's not gonna be good.
It's current, not max. That's harsh.
I have to be a healer now.
Oh no!
You have 2 other healers. You have 2 people that have 50 lay on hands points each.
If they ever use them.
Critical failures now have higher weight. Based off of what type of attack you're doing, melee, ranged, combat spell, or damaging spell, or utility spell, not the spell tags, but damage or utility, they will all have a certain table to roll Next thing, we'll move on to the stronghold. Since you are now going to be gaining people, this is considered a domain or a stronghold. Right now, on that sheet, if you all look at it, you are a size 1 stronghold. You have a power die of a d4. And let me actually switch this over to the map so that other people can read the stream. So you have a power die of a d4, and you have 8 of those total. They will refresh when I tell you. Your power die can be used on the 2 abilities that say available for all, either Avenge Me or Brute Force. When you use a power die, please record it in the document. The things that you see that say development points and skills. You have 8 development points to put across all of those things that say diplomacy, espionage, lore, operations, communications, resolve, or resources. You can all, together, we don't need this now, all of you are going to basically level up and put points into your domain. What each of those skills do is located in the definitions section. Another thing I'm adding is shops. Primarily, Hephaestus and Hecate are going to be making your magical items for you. Things like potions, weapons, any magic items. After you kill a creature, you have a small window of time to extract essence. You do a survival check, and you get a certain amount of monster parts. This is basically a gacha system. I have a random shop generator. When you, if you use it for the blacksmith, every 10 monster parts you use will allow you to add 1,000 gold to the total price of what you get out of it. You will get a certain amount of items. So you won't just get one item out of it. You'll get several items worth up to 1,000 for every 10 you use. So if you use 30 monster parts, you get some items worth up to 3,000 gold.
So it's 10 monster parts is 1,000 gold, essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the potions, the way it works is you use 5, and then you get 1,000 worth of potions and alchemy equipment. And you upgrade the level of healing potion for the more you put in.
Okay.
The last thing is enchanting. You will go up with magic or not with magic items. You can either go up with magic items that you're wishing to kind of recycle. And like if you have, like John, if you have your Naga or your Hydra Fang, and you wanted to do something like add its essence to your hammer so it does poison damage too, you can do that. They'll tell you how much it costs.
So how much would it be to enchant something that has no enchantments?
It depends on what you're trying to do to it. It's going to be kind of
Put
market
on it.
price.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
it's going to be everything that you say. I will give you. I'll roll something, and then let me know.
Is there any way to get like straight cash value from that? Or does it have to be in items for the blacksmith and stuff?
You can cash out for. We can cash out for cash.
Because that'd make it enchanting easier a little bit. We want to give it a roll. I have 10 monster parts.
If you want.
As a group, I'm at Jaeger, asking you guys want to try it out. I have 10 monster parts I could use.
What do you want to use them on?
So is the brewing potion, is that for the dock one, or is that just
No,
a general
this
brew?
is completely separate. This is
Okay.
separate from everything you guys got.
So what does it mean by every 5 parts is 1 potion of healing is given? Oh, just like free?
So the way I had it, I don't know if I wrote it well, but it was, so you do 5 monster parts and you get 1,000 1,000 worth of that. You can also get potions, so you might get like a potion of XYZ, and then you get a regular healing potion. For 10 monster parts you get 1,000 cost and a greater potion, and then 15 you do like it's like 1,500 cost.
Alright.
What if I want a magic tattoo?
It will still cost something like its gold or around its gold.
Okay.
Also, as you guys level up your stronghold, not yourselves, and as your morale gets better, prices in the shops will decrease, and you might even get better stuff.
Could I spend 10 monster parts on enchanting my studded leather as a gamble of any, like, surprise me?
Um. In a moment, I have to load the other one.
If the item I'm giving for the monster parts matters, I could tell you. Like, I'll just, like, Jaeger can show, like, out himself what it is.
Sorry, my spreadsheet is working. I love when things wild. All right, there we go. Okay. I mean, yeah, if you want to upgrade it, I will give you a random upgrade to it.
It is, considering it's the best armor I can get for me, I'll say, yeah, let's upgrade that.
Okay. Do you have any immunities or resistances right now?
I will be gaining a few in, like, a few levels.
Okay. You see the choice that it can either give you resistance to poison and acid damage, or you gain it gains this quality. Oh no, I fucked it all up. Chat, I'm sorry. You gain either the resistance that I said or that.
Probably gonna take the other one because I might become immune to poison soon.
Yeah, as soon as I rolled that on the table, I was like, well, probably gonna get that.
Oh, so instead of enchanting, I just get this as well. I get this instead.
It gains the that goes on
Attribute
to
of it.
yeah.
Oh. And it was poison or an acid? Resistance
Poison and
to both of
acid.
those?
Mhm.
Poison and acid. Alright. I'm gonna take the road. I'm gonna take the other one. Man, I got scammed.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Damn, my luck is like yours, Bob. Before the session, I put in
Gambling! Yay!
I put in
Damn.
$10. I got back 4 cents.
Yeah, that's how it goes, bro.
Right. So,
Uh,
anything for the rest of the day?
I'm trying to. So there's something I might want to do with my amulet.
At least has 44. That's a good amount. Can I guidance my 44 to reroll one of the 4s? Thank you.
Zach, I'm gonna DM you real quick.
Mm-hmm.
If I can do this with the necklace, like turn it into that, or if I can't turn it into that, then I want to do this. I want to know how much that would be. Because both of those would be very useful. I assume the second one would be easier, but
What amulet do you have right now?
I remember I turned the fang, the Hydra fang into like an amulet. Put some rope around it, put it around my neck, calling it my amulet.
Yes. I'm gonna do one thing though, because it's a sentimental item. You're going. We'll give you that.
Mm-hmm.
The only change about it is it's going to be. I was gonna say because it's a sentimental item, I wanted to have attunement. This is something that you upgrade as a character.
I planned on it being
Okay.
a tuneful.
Yes.
Which one?
The ram.
Okay. Okay. So we can turn it into the Ring of the Ram.
Yes.
Okay. Do I just give it to him? Do I have to give him extra money with it, or would that count as kind of like the money for it?
Let's
I'll
see what
arm wrestle
it is.
Dionysus to make him pay for it.
I was gonna say if you want to make a bet on it, like if you want,
I'll bet Hephaestus for it.
I mean,
I'm a gambling man, baby.
I mean, sure. If you win tonight, then you won't have to pay.
It's a deal.
It's a deal. And you shake his like coal encrusted hand. You get.
I just got my item done, so I put my hands on like his shoulders. I'm like, let's go. You got this. Guidancing him.
So, anything before tonight? I'll say if anyone doesn't do anything and they want to, I'd say Jaeger, you're probably the only one that can't do this. But if anyone wants to go around with, it would be Ares and Athena going around, and helping, try to recruit some people to the town.
I'm lifting weights.
To train him.
I got a dumbbell.
I think Nox will help out.
Okay. Nox will go.
I'm gonna rip off one of those things and have some fun.
I'm gonna rip off Jaeger's balls.
I'm gonna do one right now. Oh, that fell off the table.
Does Leon go with Nox, or does he stay at Atlantis? Or does he do anything
he stays
else?
in Atlantis. No, he doesn't do anything else. Leon just wants to be alone for a little bit.
Zach, I need you to give me more RNG.
I've turned
Just got
Hunter
a
into a
spell.
gambler.
Yeah,
I
but
think I did,
no,
technically.
'cause I just rolled one more thing, and now you have to pick. It says a spell scroll of 1st to 3rd level. So now you have to pick again, and I'm about to get screwed again. It was better than nothing.
I was gonna say
I
if I
mean-
got a 1, I would say 0. You get a cantrip.
No, you do the
Cantrip.
one. Just re-roll the 4s. Don't make this a -1 game for me.
No, I don't think I will.
I'm not. What did I do to deserve it?
Pint guy. All right. So, Nox, you go with Ares and Athena. Hey, thanks, kid. I don't know how much having a robot is going to help us, but the more the merrier. It's going to be better than just me intimidating them.
I'm glad to help in any way I can.
So what I'll do is, Nox, you're gonna roll a d20, and since it's only the 3 of you, we're all gonna roll luck checks. Anything above a 10 is good. Don't roll a 1.
Squad D20,
You.
17.
Ares has some trouble getting some people to listen to him. The kind of drill sergeant aggression isn't what a lot of people want during all of this. You and Athena are kind of able to corral people and kind of lower their panic enough for them to listen to you. But this ask of, hey, I know you're in the apocalypse, but if you want to come to Atlantis, is kind of fucking crazy to ask people, and you're realizing that. And you start pitching you and her start pitching the idea of it's about survival more than anything. And you're able to get, I will have you roll me.
Like digital brochures I'm handing out.
I want you to roll me. That is 4d12. And that many people joined the camp.
6, 4, 6, 7. So 13 plus 10, 23.
23. I wrote that in your pop. I wrote it above the. I'm gonna put it in reputation.
Oh. Got a rep chat. We ball.
The rest of your time, Nox, is spent getting people, kind of being a guide and helping people get situated. There's definitely a bunch of there's a couple younger adults that are really you're a robot? Like, what's the deal about that? You get that kind of question. And you get people situated, and their first night is gonna be a fun one. Because if there's nothing left to do,
We
go to the main
party.
event. In the same way that when you have a bad day or something tragic happens and you end up having a nice dinner because of it, that's what happens. This is a nicer kind of solemn dinner where a lot of these people are getting a nice meal, some of them better than usual. Some of them don't like the fact that they're outside eating. Got a real range of people now. Hello, everyone. My name is Zeus. Yes, that Zeus. You've all been briefed. And welcome to Atlantis. Yes, that Atlantis. Your roles here will differ, depending on what you wish to do and what your capabilities are. He raises his hands out to all of you. These are the 5 heroes. They are our one and only chance as our kids, our children, to bring the world back to the way it was. All I ask of any of you is do not see this as a way for you to repent and save yourself. See this of a way of it's this or being out there. And I will say one thing, and everyone at this camp can back me up on this. Do not tread lightly. Do not be cautious. You are here for a task. As grateful as I am to have you all here, you don't know what you're up against. And your curiosity will kill you. Alright, thank you, Zeus. Prometheus will kind of get him off the center, out of the center of the hall. Well, if you want to see what power you're fighting with, we have a little fun match that's about to happen. A rematch. As the last one ended a bit anticlimactically. God of entertainment. God of wine. You know him. You love him. Dionysus. As a short little stubby guy kind of walks up. I'm gonna beat this bird's fucking ass, right? He's gonna go down. Hey, for all you newbies, yeah. You see him fill up their cups with wine. And they all start cheering. Yeah! Bob, you make your entrance.
Wings fluttered about.
Go ahead,
spread open.
give me a performance check.
All right. You know, arms crossed, chest puffed out, God damn it, chest.
Chest
puffed out. You know, do some flexing.
Athena.
Is it performance?
Athena applauds politely. And so does Eris.
Shit, that fell off the table.
What'd you get?
Performance? Performance?
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna ask for. That's what I asked for. Yeah, so against the god of entertainment, I need you to make a performance check. Yeah, I want you to know what you're doing. Yeah.
It's an unnat 1.
Okay, that's cool. So I want you to know the god of entertainment got an 18 on die.
I start going out, I trip and fall.
Yep.
I would like to say to whoever I'm standing next to right now, I don't know about that guy before my life. I have no idea who he is.
Yeah.
By the way, Leon's invisible right now.
Leon's invisible right now? Okay.
Yep. Leon definitely stepped away. Touches the ring's power.
I'm gonna win. Oh, fuck. That was terrible. That was terrible. Oh, God. His entrance was so much better than me. It was so much better. God, fucking refilling. Why didn't I think of that?
Well, kid, we didn't agree on rules for the rematch, but do we want to do? I mean, you've grown since before.
Yeah, I have a little bit.
Do you have any items on you that are helping you? Because I haven't taken anything before the event, and I don't want any performance enhancing things to affect this rematch in front of our new guests, right?
No, never. I have
As,
nothing on. Slowly slips gauntlets off of my hands behind my back.
Are you trying to make it secretive?
Yeah.
You know what I'm gonna ask for then.
Leon comes
Sleight
behind
of
him
hand.
Can before
as invisible as possible. Leon is taking those things.
Yes,
so he
yes.
can
Okay.
with them.
Okay, so
Can-
invisibility, if
before
you
I
interact with
got
a
on
creature,
stage, can
don't
I-
you?
I technically am not interacting with Bob. He drops the
Hands are
gauntlets
behind
into
my
my
back
hands.
like I'm
So-
stretching.
So what you're describing is he drops the gauntlets and you have to catch them. Is
Like
what I'm hearing.
in his hands.
Okay, so that's what I'm hearing. Okay, so Bob needs to make a sleight of hand check then.
Can we say that, you know, like before I went out, I entered into a rage.
I will allow that, but unfortunately, your sleight of hand check is going to be at disadvantage because of your bad performance.
Okay, so that's the rage.
Angry mid-fight. Just get angry like, yeah.
All right, you know what? That's valid. That's valid. I also I'll ask my questions after. All right, so you said disadvantage?
You get a +3 to it, by the way.
I know I have a +3.
Oh,
Okay, so that's
wait.
that.
You get a +6 to it. You're in Eris's aura.
+6. Ah, okay.
Oh, no,
Alright,
never mind.
so
That's saving throws. Never mind. Never mind. +3.
All right, well. Well.
Oh.
It's a 12.
I
First
will
sleight of hand.
have Leon do a. Have you just make a unarmed strike.
Me?
No, Leon, to kind of swipe
Okay.
the gauntlets.
Liam, come on, Liam.
That is. It's 12 on the die.
Oh, ooh, wait, I might have to do something a little evil here.
No.
Why? Why?
You're playing against the god of entertainment. If there's one person that's gonna have true sight,
Magic?
He's the god of entertainment, not the god of gambling.
Yeah, I know, right?
Come on.
he doesn't notice anything.
We'll take it.
You rolled a nat one.
That would be a 15. That's a 15 total, by the way.
You're able to grab it.
Okay.
Just go
Alright,
ahead
so-
and make sure you unequip it.
Let me unequip those.
Mhm.
Okay, so it's only a +3. That's not bad still. So I wanted to ask.
Mhm.
So I know this ability is technically for attacks and saving throws. But I wanted to see if I
Shit.
could use Zealous Presence. You know,
Look at
I'm
it.
releasing a battle cry. It's supposed to get me amped up, you know.
Let's
So
see.
you know, give me like
Sometimes
double
I like-
advantage, you know, just in case, you know, like I get.
Sometimes I end up
do
letting
my-
the kids have fun things, and
I'm going up against a god, man. I'm gonna if I can pull out all the stops.
you can use it.
Okay, and then no proficiency mod, right?
Why? I mean, is there something that would be adding your proficiency mod?
You know, my sheer will,
No. No.
my sheer want to fucking win.
I'm gonna. I hope you get floored. So the way this is gonna work
Oh,
is we're gonna roll initiative.
all right, I get okay. I can have my proficiency to that.
You can add your proficiency to that. Yeah. All right. Got a 12.
All right. So automatically, I already have an 18, but I have advantage on it.
Mhm.
That's a 19.
Okay. What is your con modifier?
My modifier is +2.
This is going to act like drowning. After 2 rounds, you need to beat him by. You need to beat him by. We'll do it this way. We'll say you need to beat him by 5. After 2 rounds, if you haven't beaten him by 5, things start getting harder. You will go first. You're going to make a
Fuck out of here.
acrobatics
Some
or
dice.
athletics check.
Okay, I can do that. All right, so maybe. I'm sorry, I gotta test some dice, man. I gotta figure out which ones are my good dice. Definitely not that one. All right. I think I got my dice.
Okay. I've already rolled.
So first, I want to reach my hand out as
Mhm.
for just like pure handshake.
Mm-hmm. He shakes your hand.
Good luck in battle. So I'll turn to the crowd first. I'll enter into a rage.
Mhm.
All right.
He's raging at the crowd. He's gonna jump off the stage.
Alrighty. So just roll my strength checks.
Mhm.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll a strength check. You're going to do an acrobatics or athletics check.
For this?
Yep.
Okay. They're the same. Okay, so this is without advantage just yet, and this is the advantage roll.
And you can do reckless attacks and everything with this too.
Yo, let me great weapon master it. What does reckless do? That just gives me advantage. I already have advantage. So first roll is a 24.
The way I'm going to work this is he got a nat 20, but you beat him by 1 point. You are ahead by 1 point. As natural 20s are not going to matter in this. You're ahead by 1 point. We're 1 round in. Next roll.
Fuck you, die. All right.
Do you want me to do it in a what you need to beat scenario?
Nah.
Okay.
Wanted unknown. It's a 21.
At the end of the second round, you're at a stalemate, as he also got a 21.
Yeah, get the fuck out of here.
Whoop, that just fully left. Okay. Actually, I'm going to do it this way. Okay.
Sweating.
Okay. What did you get?
24.
24. As you're now ahead by 3 points. After 1. I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, well, all right, so that's my strength. Because I rolled for that. Let me use this die. Con saving throw?
Mhm.
It's a 17.
17. You are fine. Next roll.
Okay.
I said you're up by 3, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, baby. That's a 26.
You lose 2
Oh,
points.
baby.
You need another con saving throw.
Shit. My con die, come on. Unnat 20.
You are fine. The DC of this is going to go up every round.
Of course it is. Why wouldn't it?
Okay.
Shouldn't his DC also go up?
Oh, it is.
If that's cocked.
But the person that drinks as their job has a very high constitution.
Oh, that one's a little.
He can drink for his job, but can he actually do his job?
This one's a 16. Actually,
16.
I'm gonna go. And I'm gonna use that zealous.
You cut out for that
Yeah.
scream.
Fuck! It's not working.
You're just screaming.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna use that zealous presence. So I'm gonna reroll.
Okay.
Okay, that's much better. That's a 24.
As once again, you're at a stalemate.
God damn it.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh no. That's a 12.
Okay. That's fine.
Next rolls.
Oh, no. This is
Oh
second.
no. I'm damn it. Did we ever get a long rest by chance?
You
After-
haven't.
Oh, fuck. All right. All right.
You take
I'm sick.
2, 5.
This is a lot of math.
17 force damage. You have a feeling that's gonna keep going up.
Cool. Oh, I could take it. Wait, but I'm raging, so it's halved.
It's not force damage. It's force damage. Or no, it,
Oh wait, no, yeah, it's force damage. That's fuck. I don't half that. All right, all right.
we're at +1. Okay.
That fell off the table. All right, 21.
You're at +4. Match point.
Okay.
How much health does Bob have right now?
I got plenty. That's a 24. Staring at him directly in the eyes.
You're at +3. Oh. We didn't do a con save for last round, so just do this one at
Oh, I
disadvantage.
needed a con save for last round. Oh,
even
shit. All right.
if you pass.
Is that a disadvantage?
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's still plenty good. That's 24.
Okay. Next roll.
24. Man, I'm liking this dice.
You're back at +4.
All right, hold on. Con save. 19.
19 is not enough.
I mean, that was probably 20.
Oh no, I'm gonna let you know, it's past 25 now. It's going up.
Zach,
You're just gonna start taking damage
once it-
every round.
what? Yeah, once it
You
hits
need
26,
so
there's
what if you
nothing
get
I
a
can
nat
do.
20, if you get a nat 20, you will not take
Okay.
damage. So that your saving
Alrighty.
throws are the ones that it's if you get a 20 on your attack, it's not gonna count.
Okay.
So you're gonna take
This is so good.
$29 force damage. At this point,
I look back at my crew. Guys!
you see a single drop of sweat.
I'm in
I
buckets right now. All my feathers are matted.
want to like shout like, "Come on, Bob, you got this!" Just like go in that and do a healing word on
At-
Bob.
I'm casting
So-
guidance on Dionysus.
That's funny as shit. That's funny. You know, you guys.
Actually,
I'm
yeah.
literally sweating from all this.
Alright, if Jaeger casts guidance on Bob, I'll
No,
cast
I
on
didn't.
Bandage.
I didn't cast guidance. I said
No,
healing.
he said
word.
if
That's
you do-
not
if
at all
you
what
do,
he said.
I'll-
But I appreciate the
said
fairness.
word.
Why are you a gay? We're on a team.
I'm in like the back of the room, and guidance is touch, and healing word's distance. So I'm like, let's go.
Mage.
Eris is gonna
Test
try
me
to do
stress.
something kind of fucking sneaky, and she gets away with it. Okay. Match point.
Does the healing word go off though?
The healing word does not go
Oh, sick, dude. That's awesome.
off. Make a sleight of hand check for me.
Me?
Yes.
All right. I think I can kind of do that stuff.
Maybe just a little bit.
Very high
Dex.
DC.
Hey,
I want you to know before this, you will know. That's exactly what Eris cast on Dionysus. And she got resistance off. So he's gonna subtract.
Oh, sure, that's her resistance. Okay.
All right.
Sleight of hand. All right, let's do this. I can't guidance it, can I? No. But yeah. Well, bonus action spell. Action cantrip. I can cast both of those in the same turn. So.
It may not matter. It may not matter.
fuck, get
As
out
Robert. Match point.
Alrighty.
Throw the ball. Does a 22?
22, I'll allow you to get off one of those spells. I'll let you know resistance was already given.
Oh no, I wasn't.
Oh no, wait, resistance
I wasn't
is
doing
touch also.
He was trying to heal. He was trying to healing word
I
me.
wasn't. I'm just doing healing word. That's all I was doing. Was healing word. Like, let's go, Bob. That's all I was
I'll allow
doing.
that to go off.
Yeah.
I have
How much do I get back?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13. All right, I'll take that. All right.
I'm passing that for you with my last third level spell slot. before
Thanks,
this
man.
Rest gives me it back.
I'll point out. These are my people. I'll put no, just in general. I'm doing this for them. All right, so are we rolling?
yeah, roll.
All
All right. Maybe match point.
19.
I'm gonna rule of cool something. Eris got a nat 20 on her sleight of hand check. I'm letting her get resistance off.
I don't know what this does.
It gives him a d4 minus his roll.
Okay,
What did you say you rolled?
a 19.
You got a 21. You did a 2 or higher.
Oh shit! Box of Doom, baby.
Do you want opal, bone, green, or eye?
I have the tiger, baby.
I have the tiger. We need a 1 or 2 for Bob to win.
Oh, no,
Or
I
3 or
need
4.
2 or higher. Yeah.
A 2 or higher.
Yeah.
That's a 2.
Oh shit. So we're stalemated, right?
Yeah, you are stalemated. I need a con. I need
Fuck.
a con saving throw.
Yeah. Con saving throw. Does anything give me advantage on con? No. That's it's a 17.
It's not a nat 20.
Give me the damage. No, it's not
Alright.
a nat 20. Give me the
Can
damage.
I know what your hit point total is right now?
38.
Okay.
I was at 71 before we started all this.
Oh no, that's a lot of 6s. All right, so that's
I'm holding strong.
10, 22, 24. That's just one
Rolling
set. I've got to
again?
do a whole nother set. A lot
Please all ones.
better.
Please all ones. Please all ones. Please all
24.
ones. Please all ones.
27, 29, 30, 1.
32 damage.
32 damage.
Holy fuck, I'm still up. I'm at 6.
No matter what, this is your last turn.
This is the last round, baby.
You could
Um,
thank
Come on.
me.
You can
I
do
am your number one.
Yes.
you can do
Me.
you can do a couple things. You can roll
Mhm.
your strength, or you can roll your con first.
I'll roll con first.
You get advantage on this.
Oh, okay. It doesn't matter. It was a 10 and 11.
For this one, I'm gonna tell you what you need to beat first.
Mm-hmm.
He has advantage on this roll.
Of course he does.
First number is a 7.
Okay.
Second number. I'll do his modifier first, actually, before we get the advantage out. His modifier is a D12. You got an 8. At most right, or at minimum right now, you need to beat a 15.
Okay.
21 is what you're trying to beat.
All right. 21. Come on. Come on, baby.
By at
Come
least 1 point, you need to beat 21.
It's all down to this roll. It's all down to this roll. Come on. Shit. I dropped my die. Do you want me to just roll it?
You add +2 to this roll.
Huh?
You add +2 to this roll.
Okay. Okay. So just in case that first one, that would actually be useful. All right. With the +2, it was a 22. Because I rolled
Bye.
a 13 +7 for my check, and then +2.
By the skin of your teeth again, you
Holy
finally make way and twist his wrist and knock him down. And in the same photo finish, you knock him down and you pass the fuck out. You go down. I'm gonna deal the damage to you.
Oh god.
There's no way. There's no way I can deal maximum. There's no way I can deal your maximum hit point with that.
I had $20 running on this.
On Dionysus?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you did.
As the crowd, as the normal people just kind of they start cheering with this energy that like a mortal just beat a god in an arm wrestling match. It's hype as shit. So yeah, you beat Dionysus.
Or no, I beat him out a little.
And like as they're starting to applaud, they're like, "Yeah, bird boy!" And you pass the fuck out.
I'm not.
Athena and Eris immediately go over to you. Eris will give you all 50 lay on hands points.
What happened?
I was muted again. Damn. I was like, just saying, like I was like cheering for you, gave you a level 1, and you got like 5 hit points from it.
I'll take another 5. What happened?
Really, who did more work here? Me? That 50
Nah,
HP?
my no, the clutch came in, bro.
I'll pat you
Did-
on the back and give you 1 hit die. Or 1 hit point, 1 hit point, 1 hit point.
Did I win?
No.
Yeah, no, God, does Eris think this will be funny? Yeah, she does. Oh, she has expertise on persuasion anyways, so... Oh, no, this is deception, technically.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Literally- Oh, never mind. Keep going.
Eris tries to start lying to you about like, yeah, no, you got wiped. And then she looks at you, she's like, no, you won by the skin of your teeth. But you won.
I go to raise my arm. This arm
You
will not
you
raise.
tear the muscle, and you're like, ah.
Do not
Um,
squawk.
don't swak.
For all my people that said I couldn't do it, I fucking did it.
Did you know that actually, if you're probably part bird, that you have like hollow bones, so it's really weird that you're this strong. Just some random
I'll
person.
show you how strong I am, random guy.
You just passed out.
I still won.
Barely.
Somebody take out that fucking guy.
Athena looks at you. Is like,
Mom, you know what to do.
you don't know what she's gonna do.
Take him out. Nox ordering an airstrike at this guy's exactly.
Yeah, well, that guy's gone. You guys never knew that guy existed.
Tell your mom to just erase people.
Hey, you guys don't
He
know what
doesn't know that
happened.
that happens.
I'm not
He's just like, Mom, get the bully away from me. And the mom's like, what bully? The bully never existed.
Why can't you do this on more people?
Why can't you do this when it matters?
Oh, because I can.
walk over to.
Why can't I do what? I don't know what you're talking about. Huh?
I walk over to Dionysus. Ugh, I muster up all my strength to pull up this arm.
He does that thing where he's like an old guy and he's like waiting for you to like give him help.
I got you.
Make
That
a
was a
dex
good
saving throw
match.
as he tries to pull you down.
Yeah,
To be petty.
of course he does.
Leon's right behind him. Because it takes an action for me to actually turn off the invisibility. So I keep Bob stable.
That's a 12, maybe.
At the natural 20, so you get kind of like judo kicked into the fucking like floor, and you lose all your breath, and like people start laughing, and people are having a good time, and that's kind of the scene that the night kind of dissipates on. It's a nice kind of laughing moment and respite. As I'm gonna allow you all to have a brief RP moment as I go to the bathroom.
Oh, that man's strong, guys.
Yeah, he really was.
Oh yeah, no, I don't know. That was much harder than our last match. But you know, I
Leon?
feel like
Now that Zach's gone, Leon just appears behind Bob, putting him on like Leon turns off the power of the ring and just goes back on him. I think he went back and like drops the gauntlets in front of Bob. I think he went these back.
Thank you. Oh,
And then
I
this
wanted
is
to
my
give you full strength, but I don't think you'd like the magic.
probably not.
this is my way of letting you all know, like secretly, that I can turn invisible.
Wait, where the hell did you come from? Was it you who took? What did?
Yeah.
Nice.
Like I kind of showed the ring, being like, yeah, I bought this ring. It turns
On
invisible.
the middle of the stage. Oh, yeah, different area.
Okay, Bilbo.
Yeah, this is the one ring. Yeah, if y'all didn't know, I
So-
got them to give me the one ring.
Jaeger's gonna make the jokes like, you might be invisible, but I can still smell you when you're around.
Leon kind of just casually.
Valorant player, Valorant player, Valorant player.
Bro needs to take a shower. When was the last time you guys took a shower?
When was the last time you took a shower?
I have a shower in my room, thank you very much.
I am a robot.
Your room is our room.
I
No,
am
my
a
room is
robot, he
my
says.
room.
No, Augustus has a separate room. Nox sleeps with you guys for
Augustus
some
has a
fucking reason.
bunker.
Yeah, Augustus,
Augustus
remember,
has a-
Augustus got attacked. So, like, he's like a maximum security right now.
Yeah, I will say Jaeger probably doesn't like sleep with you guys. He probably sleeps outside somewhere, so probably Jaeger smells like the most like dirt.
I've watched you sleep before. Don't worry about it.
Just,
This
I can
is
just
a threat.
imagine Nox standing over Jaeger while he's sleeping, just writing
there was
down
a night
notes
that-
vigorously.
There was a night that your lights didn't turn off in your eyes, and you were just staring at Jaeger all night. Eris will like speak and be like, "Yeah, there was a time that you just stared at Jaeger for the entire night somehow." for some
Oh,
reason.
yeah, I went to go talk to him and went AFK.
All right, gentlemen. After that glorious victory, I have a piece of business I need to attend to.
And
I
of course
will-
they're able to go get.
I walk
your-
over to
your-
Hephaestus.
You will not get this today. It'll probably take them a full 24 hours to do.
No.
So, you can add
I
it to
did
your
it,
inventory, but you just don't like mechanic wise. You don't get it today.
Equip it.
Do
Um,
I get my thing immediately, or do I have to wait too?
yes, and both of you,
Give me a
if you'd like to explain what you got.
Oh, so,
So-
I get mine in 24 hours.
No, actually, I will go over your guys' stuff in the next portion.
Do you still want us to like tell
'Cause
people?
I can RP me like using it in front of them.
No, you'll get it after tonight. You two actually have the best reasons for getting it.
So
tonight.
yeah, I turned my the Hydra Fang. I had that, just dangling around my neck. I had Hephaestus turn it into the Ring of the Ram, which is super awesome. Now I have kind of ranged attack.
Jaeger had a few pieces of Rachnera. Like some
what?
claw
Arachne?
pieces, or yeah, Arachne. Some claw pieces or some flesh pieces, just some things. Don't ask why. He doesn't want to explain. And he traded that to get an enchantment on his studded leather, so now you see patches form all over it. And showing he would rip one off, and it just turns into a scroll. And he says,
Ooh.
I had no idea what that'd be.
For the ring, I know it's Ring of the Ram, but I want Hephaestus to like engrave like on one side like a ram symbol, and then like going around to like meet the ram is a Hydra.
Yeah, he's able to kind of
Oh, and
just
it's
small
small
look at it in the
engravings.
ring.
Like it, like spin.
Yeah.
It's like
It's a little fidget ring.
Yeah.
Now.
Well, is there anything anyone does before bed?
Food.
You eat at the event. This kind of the wrestling event. You guys, that's where food is.
Okay. All right. Fine. I gorged myself after. I know we're underage and all,
for
but
the
we're in
first
Atlantis.
time-
Can we drink?
Give you guys a couple drinks.
We are like the saviors and
Yeah, they give you guys a
everything.
couple drinks. Alcohol is presented to y'all. How fucked up does everyone get?
Oh, I'm slamming them.
Okay. Constitution saving throw at disadvantage. Anyone that has more than a couple drinks, make a con save per drink.
Yeah, Leon has a couple.
It's a-
More than a couple.
That's a 10, baby.
Eris,
Nox
Is it a con-
pretends to drink.
You said
Eris
you said a
gets
con save?
so
You say
sad.
nuts?
Cry. Eris is
Yeah.
so sad. She starts crying. Who's close to Eris? She cries to whoever's closest to her, and she's
I
I'll
thought,
be
how can
there.
she drink? She's not corporeal.
shut the fuck up.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up.
Um,
Right?
Come on.
Nox pretends to drink and applies the Minecraft nausea filter. So he's
Jaeger
stumbling
probably-
around.
I don't think Jaeger wants to drink.
I'm slamming them.
Leon got
I guess-
18.
So
Oh.
it'd probably be Leon and I, because we'd be like wherever they're serving drinks with Eris.
You
So
know
yeah,
what? It'd be
Eris
funny.
goes up to both of you guys, and she's like, "I'm so sorry that I ran up on the mountain. That was so stupid of me. And like, you guys are so much better adventurers than I am. Like, I'm so useless." And she's not saying anything really. She's just speaking. She's just hurt, and this is now her only way that she can express her trauma.
To add comedy to the trauma. I think it'd be funny. Like Jaeger, like kind of wants to participate, so he walks up with his drink, and I think it'd be funny. Like Bob just like takes it. It's like, oh, thanks for handing me that drink. And just, like,
Yeah,
drinks
yeah.
it.
If you do that again, Eris takes the other one, even though she's already gone.
Yeah, that yeah.
So does
I'd
anything
come up
happen
and
to
I'd
me,
walk
Zach?
another one and just take it again.
What did you get? You got an 18?
Yeah.
You've stolen from your parents before, so you don't feel this one that much. You've taken the whiskey. You aren't feeling anything. If you want to start feeling something, You can fail the con save on purpose.
I failed the con. I'm gonna roll with disadvantage. I'm gonna
Roll with this. Yeah, roll with disadvantage. I will give you a nat one.
I'm good. I'm good.
Disadvantage is 8.
8. What emotion is Leon feeling the most right now?
Overwhelming sadness.
Okay.
Like, you have to understand, Leon has had like big knocks at him the entire time shit's been going on.
Yep.
He killed 100 people. Like the conversation with Poseidon, like it just is like Leon is just emotionally sad. That's why he didn't do anything today.
Okay. We're gonna hold on to that for my segue. You all have a great night of festivities. You all get as drunk or stay as sober as you wish. You all have some bonding truly with your team. And
Thanks.
mechanically, even though you are already all level 10, if you haven't already, please make sure you level up to level 10, as this is when, story-wise, you level up. Now, my sweet summer child, can I have some dream music?
Gotcha.
Good
Is
dream
it a
music
long
or
rest?
bad
Dream music.
This is a long rest. Leon, you leave the festivities a little early. You feel yourself needing to hydrate. You kind of just take care of your stuff, and you were kind of by yourself today anyways. And this guilt and grief, I would say it eats at you, but it has already consumed you. Leon feels this every second that he's awake. And you start to, a lot harder than usual, you start to doze off. And you wake up in your old bed at your old house.
I kind of just try to orient myself, like as I'm waking up and looking around. I'm like, this ain't right.
Go ahead. You can either give me insight or perception.
I'm gonna do perception. That is an 18.
Okay. It's exactly like your old room. Your bed sheets feel the same.
Like I kind of reach above me and seeing if like the swords are on the wall, like touching the back of the wall.
Did you take any of the sword that was behind you was the one that was taken off during the fight, right?
There would have been more than one up there, but yes, one of them was taken.
You notice whichever one was taken, that's the only thing missing from the room.
I immediately jump out of bed then, because this is not right. I am in a place that I have.
You are paralyzed. You are paralyzed. You can't move. You can move your eyes. Can't move your body. You're in this like sleep paralysis.
That
18.
Can I move? If I'm in sleep paralysis, I can still move my hands, right?
You can move your fingers. I'm gonna say you can't do somatic spells.
Okay. I just call my pack sword to my hand then.
It appears. And you hear footsteps.
I try to like combatically just try to see if I'm not like being held down by something, so I can kind of rotate the sword as much as that I'm able to.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand, you said?
How are you trying to rotate it?
It's just like
you're laying down. Think of you're laying down. If your arm is completely out, your sword is as if you were holding it just like that.
Okay, then I don't do what I'm thinking then.
Okay. Footsteps go close. Get closer. And closer. And they're at your.
Whoever you are, wherever I am, Send me back because you don't want this smoke.
It's weird hearing your own voice. Oh. I'd love to say you know me very well. The door opened and creaked slowly. But you got rid of me. As the old Leon, before you changed, walks in with the gunblade.
Yeah, you don't want this smoke, Leon. Not anymore.
Oh,
Whatever twisted illusion this is. Enough.
This is an illusion. This is real. You killed me. And you see, this is looking at yourself. You see, this is the Leon that he still has the stab in the chest from the sword, but also the bite from Arachne. This is the you that you wanted to get rid of. This is the embodiment, the manifestation of everything Leon hates about himself and what he strived so hard and made a deal to get rid of. Oh, no. This is not a fight. If we wanted to fight you, you would lose. We're trying to show you what you're up against, because you clearly are all not getting the message. Where should I be right now? Let me ask that. Where do you think the manifestation of your old self should be?
A figment of my overactive imagination.
Would something overreactive be able to do this as he goes for your hand to stab part of the gunblade in? It stabs and pierces through your hand, and through the sheet and into the bed. Blood starts seeping into the sheet. And you feel it.
I mean,
do you see the condition you're in right now? Trying to fight me. You can't even move.
yeah, because well, you know, if I could move, this wouldn't be a fair fight for you, so you had to make it fair. We were weak like that.
Oh. No. Me keeping you down is because we both know that you would listen. It's a hard thing for you.
Yeah.
It's weird. You have this difficulty listening, understanding, and processing information, yet you are the first one to make a move. And then the first one to run away.
Yeah, I'd never ran away.
from this. Oh, so what am I then? Did you not run away from yourself?
You're a manifestation that was.
Excuses, I see. Well,
I'm not. You were not strong enough to handle what was to come.
oh,
So I had to make myself stronger.
there it is. You were not strong enough.
Yeah. So I had to make myself stronger.
So you killed the old you before it could die itself.
Kill or repurpose.
Hmm.
I choose repurpose.
A lot of you, some of you want to go down that route, it seems. Repurposing.
Sometimes it's better to change into something better.
Well, we'll see how good that change is. I'm sure you can extrapolate from this that I'm not truly gone anymore. What will the universe do with two of you alive right now?
Survival of the
only
fittest.
one
One of
could
us must
survive.
fall. Trust me.
You seem like you've fallen a lot already. Allow me to guide you down. As your room around you, your bed disappears and you fall into a void. You keep falling forever. Different than that dream falling, you get sick to your stomach, you're nauseous, you don't know what's up, you don't know what's down, you don't know where you are, you don't know who you are.
I cast flight.
You expend the spell slot, it's gone. Doesn't do anything. You can't tell if you're flying, you can't tell if you're moving.
Bullshit.
Does anyone volunteer to go next?
I hate you, Zach.
Me.
Actually, I think Jaeger would probably be one of the least ones to sleep because he's gonna try to help Bob get to sleep. So he's just pass out since he's stealing all of his alcohol. You're muted.
I knocked the fuck out. I drank myself into a slumber.
All right. So I guess I'm carrying you back to your bed then.
You can try. More like dragging me.
That is a big try. I'm
When-
aware of this.
When you get here, Leon is already asleep and you don't notice anything wrong.
Yeah.
Bob, you fall asleep.
I was not volunteered to be next.
Not too
You
bad.
feel a dragging sensation.
This feeling of being carried. This feeling of, moving and falling asleep in someone's arms. You haven't felt it in a while. Your mind immediately goes back to that day, as it does.
Sorry to interrupt. I got a fucking 1 on carrying him.
Um,
I had like a drop in there.
yeah, you drop him for a second, but you catch him and he doesn't wake up. They can murmur. You and your mortal, you wake up in the dream as younger you being carried by your mom out of the movie theater. I guess you didn't like that one that much.
Was it a horror movie, action movie?
I mean,
What was it?
and she's not carrying you like a baby, like you are a teen. She's just kind of like she's shaking you up right now from the movie. It was
Okay,
whatever your favorite genre is.
like an action movie. All right.
Yeah, it's like an action movie. It's something you ended up not being interested in or ended up falling asleep for whatever reason.
Is it over already?
It wasn't that good anyways. This one's jumping the shark, this franchise.
I had high expectations for this one.
Yeah,
But
you know what happens, new writers.
yeah. Well,
How about we go get some pizza?
pizza.
Yeah. You're going to this
You know I
spot
love pizza.
right next to the movie theater, about a block away. It's an amazing pizza spot.
How can I say no to some pizza?
You're walking. It's about a 5-10 minute walk. And eventually the conversation you start having with her just becomes babble in your mind as you start feeling sick to your stomach. Gut feeling, almost. You see them walk
What's
up.
going on?
You don't recognize anything. They're talking to her. They're yelling at her. There's something's wrong. What's going on? They're yelling at her. What's that? That's a knife! Run! And she falls to the floor. And you blink your eye and you're back about 5 minutes ago. Get that sick feeling again. And you go through the motions This time, Mom, knife. There's a knife. It can't come out your throat. You can't speak. You can't speak. We watch it again. This happens again and again and again. Next time you wake up, you're in a chair. Your eyes are taped open. There's a CRTV in front of you. And nonchalantly, with a remote, is the man from the mountain. Just rewinding. You noticing anything strange about that guy?
What are you doing?
I can't pin my finger.
Stop it.
You see, the difference is, I know that I can scare everyone. You're different. Fear isn't what I want to go for you. Do me a favor and look at the face of that guy again. You rewind, he zooms in, the guy that stabs your mom. No perception check needed. You start hearing the words. You know I didn't want it to come to this. You knew the rules when you married her. No, I don't care about the kid seeing it. As you see inside Zeus's eyes. Now, it's you count it as a coincidence if they kept one thing from you, right? But something like this, you'd think they'd want to tell you. They're keeping secrets from you, kid. Don't be a fool. As he throws the remote, he throws the remote, disappears, and your sleep is filled with you rewatching this, and rewatching this, and rewatching this. As I assume the next one to fall asleep is Jaeger.
Well, maybe, you know, Knox, since he's all alone, he's just got to stand up, walk 5 feet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have responsibility.
We'll do
AFK
Jaeger.
right now watching you guys.
As Jaeger, you fall asleep, and this talk about reusing souls is kind of sticking with you. As the same figure, the man from the mountain, appears. You're walking down this pathway, this natural pathway. And you see a kind of large cherry blossom tree that's more red than pink. And you're walking up to it, and he walks out from behind it.
You.
Certainly the calmest reaction tonight. You...
I've been wondering when you'd show up again.
I'm gonna be very honest. Out of everyone, we like you the least. Not because of your strength or powers. No. Your ideal is exactly why Poseidon left you all. Taking upon yourself as a demigod to control entropy. It's a crazy thing. Do you think you deserve the power to uphold balance of people that are just like you?
I can't say I fully deserve it, but if it's my responsibility, I will take it up. You made it my responsibility when you took away my mom.
Well, we only took away one of them. As in your dream you see, gagged and bound is Demeter. So the weird thing is, Pan is closer to a fey creature, some people would call it. Someone, a protector of wildlife, lover of wildlife. Demeter, now she's the goddess of fertility in the world and goddess of balance. But I guess if you want to take her spot, and he takes out his sword and swings the sphere on top of Demeter, and she disappears and falls into the orb.
If Jaeger sees that happen, can he try to confusion?
9th level counterspell. You have fought this. You fought this guy in the prequel. He had 9th level counterspell.
I know. Jaeger knows. He's not gonna just sit there.
You try to stop him, and he lets the first one swing and miss. So you have remorse about taking a spot that's already taken.
They're not the same. You do feel any remorse when you take those spots? You claim that you're trying to make space for yourself. You want to be a demigod. You want to be a god too. I don't see much too difference between me.
Part of something larger than you are. You are not supposed to be this way. This is a mistake, and we are fixing a mistake. We need their power because of the law of equivalence. I'm not doing this because I'm better than them. I'm doing it because it is my job. Unlike you, who decided to do a job that their entire species fails at. For someone who is top of the food chain, you treat yourself and every other species horribly. What balance is there in the world with man? You look at the tree behind or in front of him. It's a cherry blossom tree. If you wish to be what you wish to be, this will be you. And you see that the red in the tree is blood circulating, essence. This is, in some cultures, called the Yggdrasil, the world tree.
Yggdrasil.
Take 50 psychic damage. This will be you. You will not be a god, a deity. You will be a fuel source. In a cycle like water. If that's what you wish, so be it. But no, out of everyone, you're first on our list for many reasons. As he takes the sword and plunges it into Demeter's heart and carves so that the ball barely even has to touch her. She disappears. As you're, unlike everyone else, you're in void, but all that's here is you and the tree. Augustus.
Dude, just fucking collapses at that tree.
You wake up in the orphanage.
Like just looking at it.
Similar to Bob, you don't remember the day until events start to get closer. You're working on Titan, you're tinkering, and you put in this chip that he's supposed to be able to use to, and it's an AI chip that he was supposed to be able to use to function without you needing to be near him. You put it in. And it goes exactly like it did in your mind. As you remember it, he goes rogue. Tears off one of your arms, one of your legs. And you're helicoptered away to the nearest children's hospital. Emergency surgery. You spend months recovering. It was like a year until you touched creations again. And you're there, time goes by, and you're just at the orphanage, and you look at yourself in the mirror. And this is where you see the illusion start to break first, where you see Nox in the mirror instead of Augustus. As the man from the mountain sees his final visitor. You know.
Do I see him
something.
behind me in the mirror?
Yes. For someone made of metal, you're very frail. You might have a tough shell, but you're a very weak soul. Very weak mind.
Kind of poetic, isn't it?
Glass cannons are very sad.
I'm a fan of irony. And I'll turn around. What do you want?
Oh. I visited all your friends and didn't really have much to say to you. Oh, actually, yeah. This isn't a dream like everyone else is having. You notice the dust on your desk as you left. You look at the date. It's about a month or so since you've left, and it seems to reflect around that on the date on the calendar, or on the clock. There is one update I have. The old one that you all got rid of again. Riot, was it? He's back up and running again. I got him to work again. Made some fixes to that old ship that you had problems with. I believe so. I believe I did. That AI chip. What was it meant to do exactly?
Kind of grimace at him.
He knows you were like, oh, to protect people around it with artificial intelligence and the way that they do. And the hypotheticals of a doctor versus a pregnant mother. Well, very, very easy source code to manipulate. You start hearing commotion downstairs. Sad, you know. This is one of the only places that didn't seem affected by everything that happened today. What a shame. As you hear...
do I still have my...
Do you have what?
This is happening in the bunker, right?
This is happening in the orphanage.
Do I have my prosthetics?
Yes.
Okay.
You hear commotion happening downstairs.
Can I make out what they're saying?
Yeah, Augustus is upstairs. Are you one of his creations? He usually doesn't let him out past School time? What is that on your... Sir? Sir, please, please. As you hear things break, shatter, screaming, you hear a muffled and hurried kind of like authoritative voice. As you hear bad things happen downstairs.
Is there a window?
Yep.
Is there a place I can like book it safely?
If you jump out the window, there's no way out of the window. You can try to kind of he will let you go out the door. As soon as like he gave that essence of as soon as the commotion started happening, he gave that gesture of, I wonder what that could be.
I'll go past him then through the front door.
You see,
But before I do, as I'm walking past the guy, I say, just as I hide behind my creations, you hide behind the Blue King's power. As I leave.
you say that word.
This is technically a dream, right?
I need you to roll a D100 for me and get below a 50.
Ooh. 14.
Hiding is what you can call it. We've been moving behind the scenes. It's not just you. Although, I understand why man must be so... needing of being important. One of your main vices. But I assure you, I do not hide.
Don't underestimate mankind. After all, there's nothing scarier than a man with nothing left to lose.
Indeed. You said you were a fan of irony, right? As you both walk forward, there's not an essence of life left. These commoner stat people have no chance to do anything against this robot who has been altered. You come across one still breathing. It's your old roommate.
I'm
Kyle.
gonna rush over to him.
He's got
Kyle,
a
you okay?
hole in his chest. It hurts.
David, stay with me.
Please.
You'll be okay.
Oh,
You'll be okay. Stay with me.
what
Stay
was
with me.
that?
Stay with me.
Was that yours?
No, it was. I don't
I
know.
thought you were the
I-
good guy. As he just cries and is in pain, you're able to stabilize him, but he passes out from the pain and the adrenaline. That's right. I thought you were the good guy. As the man leaves.
I turn around and say,
He's gone.
I'm gonna kill you.
Please try. As you all wake up. You'll get a benefit of a long rest. Yay!
Yippee! Hooray! We did it, guys.
Did I really take that 50 points of psychic damage?
No.
Holy
So,
shit.
We
The
did a
hey,
lot.
mission
Mason.
ended perfectly, by the way.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Hey, Mason, remember our campaign? Hey, guys, welcome to the beginning. Welcome to Arte to Telios, motherfuckers.
Oh,
The end has begun.
And now I know what it's like to give you when it's like when you get a fucking traumatizing dream. We should have put some more of those in.
Oh, it's Jaeger for having 2 moms kills his second mom.
Yo, cool mom, bro. Cool mom, bro. Be ashamed if she
Be ashamed she fucking died.
yeah.
You all wake up. It's up to you how quick you all wake up, how you wake up, in what state. But as I left you all in the dreams, is as you are left for hours. You feel time in the dream just pass by. Bob, that tape doesn't stop. Leon, you don't stop falling. Jaeger, nothing but you in that tree. And Knox, you are left paralyzed by your old roommate of years. Closest thing you've had to a brother.
Yeah, Jaeger wakes up.
I
And
get up.
he's like, all right, we gotta get to work today.
Anyone who's hiding what happened, deception check if anyone is interested.
Hiding in what way? Like refuse to say from each other?
If
or
you're
what?
just like not like if you're nonchalant, and just like, all right, well, time to continue the day, nothing fucked up happened. That's a deception check. If anyone starts getting questioning, or if anyone starts questioning things.
Bob just wakes up and stares at the ceiling. A slight few tears come out of, like, let's say he's up against the wall. The eye that's next to the wall, it's just going.
What I will do as everyone's waking up is DM to player. We'll go down the list. How does everyone feel in terms of the fight now? How have your opinions changed of the man on the mountain?
He's pissed. Bob's pissed.
At who?
At the man on the mountain right now, because he doesn't know if what the man on the mountain showed him is true. It's a revolving door of, is it true? Is it manipulation? Is it true? Is it manipulation?
Through the
You know.
hours you were there watching it, I will let you all know. Everything you all saw was
Then Bob's in a state of denial.
Knox, you know that really happened to the orphanage. How's Leon feeling?
Knox is gonna do them.
How's Leon feeling?
Leon Leon has not woken up yet.
Okay. Jaeger.
At some point, Jaeger believed the fact that he was trying to take up a position of what he claimed, that there would be some similarity between him and that guy on the mountain. Jaeger still knows it has been reinforced to this point again, that still at the current strength, there's not much he can do to fight that. But he also realized that he doesn't, like, he says he's doing it for a job now, and he's saying, previously, I was told, he's doing this because he wants to create room so he could be a god himself. And now Jaeger was like, no, that's not true. He's doing it for other means.
So you understand that they're both true. That he's doing this it is his duty for him to become a god and become divine.
Jaeger sees this as like the two opposites. Instead of like us being like, yeah, we're pretty similar now, we're the two opposites. He's becoming because he's like, yeah, you have to do it, it's your job. Whereas like, no, I have to because I'm in the position where I need to pick up the slack. That's what I feel like.
And Nox, how do you feel?
Sorry about that. There's something I'm gonna Jim ask you about later, but I know it's true. So first thing that he's gonna do is he's gonna start creating something. The some of the stuff that he has in his room, and pretty much the role things we chose today.
Mm-hmm.
So it's flavor text for like the 3 spells that I chose.
Okay.
Or the 4 spell, the 4 level 3 or under spells that I chose. And while he's doing that, he's gonna have his headset on and have Nox autopilot go between the armory
Mm-hmm.
and the garden and just taking weapons and armor.
Mhm.
Just going from the armory to the garden mindlessly.
Jaeger will be at the garden making those stuff disappear because Jaeger also gets to the point where he's like, I understand I cannot fight that guy, so I'm gonna try to even the odds.
Bob will silently, when he gets up, after about like an hour of just staring at the ceiling and trying to process everything, he's not going to acknowledge anybody. He's going to go straight to Athena.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's in a state of denial. He doesn't want to believe what happened. He's just gonna, as soon as he sees Athena, he's just gonna break down.
Oh, honey, what's wrong?
Is it true?
It's what true?
Was it Zeus?
Sweetheart,
Did he
take a
do
seat.
it?
Take a seat. Did he do what? Honey, what's wrong?
My
Are you
mother.
okay?
My mom.
They're trying to get your minds. I need you to. She. No insight needed. She does that thing where she answers the question in her tone of voice first. I need you to. Let's take a deep breath. I'll explain it to you. I'm assuming you saw a vision.
A vision.
You.
I lived that vision. Over. And over. And over again.
Sorry, sadistic Zach had a like small breakthrough of like I find all of you are so silent right now that I'm like, oh, it worked. Look, you. I loved your mom very, very much. And I know you did too. When me and her met, and when everything got disclosed to her, she knew if she started telling people about things, that she would be taken care of. She signed a contract, and she had known many years, and she wanted to do well, and something I loved her very much. She wanted this to be open so we can do more for the world. so that our power could be spread better and that humanity can heal.
And you killed her for it.
I did not kill her.
But you did nothing to stop
Therefore,
it.
I couldn't do anything. If you're going to be mad at anyone, please, yes, be mad at me. I could not have told you this in any way that would make you feel good. I wasn't keeping a secret from you. I knew that no matter how I worded it, how careful I was, your anger would take hold. Do not get mad at Zeus for this. Please. It's one of the few things he shows remorse for.
Remorse. He does have a care in the world.
I know you're hurting, but you know his wife is dead. He might be cold, but he's not a monster. I'm sorry that you had to see it the way you did. But yes, it's the truth.
I walk out and slam the door as hard as I possibly can.
You break the door. Let's see if Mom keeps her cool. Robert. Again, I understand you're
Keep walking.
upset. Ninth level whole person on you. I understand
What do
you're
I roll for
upset.
that?
It is a, I think, wisdom saving throw. Make it improv.
Anytime I needed a nat 20, it'd be right fucking now. Nat fucking 20!
You piece of shit. You break it, and you see the anger in your mom's face. Her nose twinges, and she lets you walk away. And she kind of just gets sad after it. She's just fine. Be upset. Go. She goes back and continues what she was doing. Does anyone else do anything?
Zeus is gonna have a nice conversation with a squirrel.
When I stop by the garden, I see Jaeger,
Mhm.
and we exchange
Grab a
looks.
water.
Do we know? Do we know?
Well, are you talking about what happened last night?
Like that we were all visited by the mayor.
You
'Cause
you
he
were the
kinda
only one
mentioned
that
he
was
said I was-
explicitly told. Well, actually, no. You both were kind of told that he was visiting your friends.
Yeah.
So if you want to
I mean,
assume and
our
say, yeah,
demeanors have changed to be
it
more
is a visibly
real. Yeah.
bad feeling everyone has.
It's kind of like a you look at me.
Leon
I
hasn't
look
woken
at
up yet,
him.
so you don't know if how Leon feels yet.
For me and Nox, it's I look
Leon,
at
I want you to know,
me.
until
Yeah.
you wake up, you're falling.
I know.
Yeah.
So that's the damage. Access to you, Jaeger.
A bit of his garden's wilting, I'd say. As he kind of like looks over at that as like a good portion of it's like actively wilting.
It definitely does have that effect where it is brighter and fully healthy when you feel well, and when you are depressed, the grass kind of loses some of its chlorophyll.
I put magic in here, it's gonna be my fucking thing.
Yeah. It's pretty bad.
Do you attempt growing anything
this part-
today?
Have I attempted growing anything today? No, not yet. We just woke up. At this moment, this would be where me and Nox share our idea. Or this is where I would share it with Nox.
Do we make that a party known decision? Or do you want that to be access to the stream and then
Yes.
the party? Okay.
Stream not
So the party does not know what happens, but the camera sees Jaeger and Nox kind of silently working with each other and just taking bones and metal and things and making a shape out of it. Not a noticeable or discernible shape yet, but they start putting bones and metal together. Gonna say at this point, it gets to be about like noon since you've all waken up, however many hours it's been.
Oh, Zeus is gonna have a scroll come up to him and tell him who died. In my voice. Animal messenger.
I see.
He doesn't get to talk back to me. He has to come find me. It's a one-way spell.
He looks, he shakes his head. Can the squirrel hear what he says, even though he's like he responds out loud? And
So
whether
it's
or not
literally like I find a squirrel. I'm like, "Hey, little buddy, here's a message. Go to Zeus." And he repeats it in my voice, and then the squirrel is back to being a squirrel again.
Okay.
Yeah.
He still says out loud, "I've got something else I gotta do." Shit. The squirrel sees Zeus lose some composure. Everyone around this time, Leon, this is when you will wake up no matter what, as just thunder roars.
Leon falls directly out of bed. And it feels like this is the first
When you fall
solid
out of
substance.
bed, you in your dream hit floor ? And you wake up in shock. And okay, it's a different room.
I like touch everything in the room. And I was kind of waiting for everybody to leave for that reason. To like touch everything to make sure it's all real. Not in another fucking dream.
It's all real.
Leon goes from being completely and irrevocably depressed the day before and like sad to like all of the adrenaline, and I'm like, I just want to fuck shit up today.
Hey, Bob. 2 druid kids walk up to you. And I really fucking hope this goes the way I want it to. I'm asking for one thing and one thing only. 2 druid kids walked up to you. Hey, we noticed that you weren't in for breakfast. Is everything all right? This is right after. Is everything all right?
Glare at them. I'm just glaring at them, breathing heavy.
I got your 2. He's walking forward. Got your 2 eggs, and he trips, and the eggs hit you in the face. Oh no! Oh no! No! He starts scurrying away like in the dirt. We have more. We got more today.
I punch a hole in the wall.
Okay, but you don't go after them.
No.
They piss their pants no matter what, and they just run away. The wall next to you, leaving there. I'm gonna say you like punch a good like the visual you see when like a superhero lands on concrete. You punch that kind of crater into like a wall of a building.
I kind of want to head to Ares.
Okay.
Yeah. Ares.
You make your way to Ares. Yes.
I need you to train me. I need to get stronger. Anything.
Okay. Is everything all right?
I need you to train me.
Okay. Okay. Let's start stretching and we'll start working on some things.
And like there's like visible like
your
blood and
your
scarring on my
veins are
fist and
like popped
everything.
out on your neck. Your eyes like twitching.
No.
You
I'm just
have
seething right now.
For the first time, you notice this presence and aura that you've had before. It's a visible glow now. This radiant flame, golden. Victory is not an option, it is a necessity. It is the only way. Strength is not an option, it is a necessity. I need to win and I need to get stronger, and those are the only two things that repopulate in your mind. How long do you train for?
Until I pass out. Like if there's punching bags, I'm just, at some point I'm just punching them and screaming. I'm just, doing everything as rigorous as possible. Like I'm going until I pass out.
You work for the full day, full 8 hours. You are drenched in sweat. Treating your HP like stamina, you're at 5. The punching bag has been replaced 8 times. You have broken 6 of them and evaporated 2 of them. You got like 2 nat 20s that just turned them into fucking sand. How aware of the room are you? Or are you just in it?
I'm just fucking seeing red pretty much. Just anger and sadness, and it's just pouring out of me. I can't see straight.
Until you look that way and decide to notice him, Zeus is at the door. Just whenever you see
shaking.
you you see remorse. You see a little bit of guilt. I think that punching bag has had enough today. I know it'll make you feel better. As he gets rid of the punching bag and just stands in the middle of the room. Go on. He
I
looks
go
at you
for it.
with no. He lets it happen.
I just fucking
Go ahead.
wail on him.
Give me. I'm gonna give you real cool triple advantage.
I was just to see it if I hit or do damage.
I just want to see if you're
really.
not 20.
That's not a nat 20. That's off the board. Come on. I got a 19. Fuck.
Got a 19, which is a hefty enough hit that you actually are able to like kind of eat. When you punch him in the jaw, you hear a little come out.
And I'm just screaming.
You probably don't notice it then. And at that point,
Just how could you? Why?
I think at this point,
Why did it have to be her?
You can let me know
just-
if this is wrong, but I think at this point, Bob physically and emotionally collapses.
Oh,
And
yeah.
just like into Zeus, and for the first time, and you can tell he doesn't have that paternal skill. He tries to embrace you. He kind of gives that like you're falling into him, and he's just like there. And Ares is just like,
It's funny because I
and-
wasn't. The training wasn't for the man on the mountain
I
at
know.
all.
Now I want to ask Bob a very serious question that he doesn't have to think of. Much like Leon, you are searching for power. If you choose to, in a sense, train with Ares, you can gain benefits with the cost of them being taken from you. You will, in sense, become a surrogate child of Ares over Athena. This is not a decision you need to make now, but the more you actively do this, there will come a point where something will happen.
Okay.
It's nighttime.
I'm gonna have to.
And this is something that we will talk about more in private too.
Yeah.
But it's nighttime again. You all, it's dinner time. You're sitting in the main kind of mess hall. The new recruits are there with you as well. And Prometheus sits with you all. I think our next mission or fight is fixing the war that's going on. I think Poseidon is very few anomalies left. The war is the largest one of them, and it is being modified continuously. I believe Poseidon wishes to have an all-out fight there. As many of
go.
us will be there as possible. This will not just be you all. This will be Atlantis versus whatever else is there. You all ready for war? It'll take about
Yeah.
weeks' time for everything to get prepared. Keep training, get new items. But I think that is our next step. The danger with that is there's one of two ways that goes. There's no halfway. As in a worse condition than you all were when you woke up, stumbling through the door is Apollo. Not hurt physically, but mentally. The first prophecy since everything's happened. He immediately goes to the kind of center table podium for whenever anyone would make a speech. And before Prometheus can even continue, when wars begin, tides will rise, and the castle of sand will fall. 3 are now 2. A king must be crowned. There will either be none or all. When 2 are then 1, death will never be done. The end has now begun. And that's where we end today's session.
Oh.
Thank you all
It's
so
true
much
'cause
for
it
watching.
rhymes.
Yeah,
That's
so
you
I'm
got
gonna need to
your
hear
prophecy
that.
can't fucking rhyme. You can't
Short
not rhyme a
obsession.
prophecy. I will
Yeah.
So I need
DM
to hear that
everyone.
prophecy again.
I will DM everyone the prophecy. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yes. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. There will be no adventuring party this week, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you all for watching. As next week or next session, the war begins. Goodbye. As I said before, end has begun.